You heard the boss. Okay then, cover me!
Intercept those fighters. We can't let them reach the Spire.
The entire sector is teeming.
Oh, frack! That would be a good time to show us what you learned from your tie-in Jedi friends. See you in hell!
That's one water larva left.
Move up to the rest of the fleet.
Initiate flight formation.
These torpedoes ought to stop them.
Make sure those torpedoes hit their target!
The entire
destroyed.
These frackin' things must have a neural point somewhere. Look for weak points in the ship's structure.
Take positions and fire.
The ranks are starting to thin out a bit.
Just keep enemy target annihilated. Look what you did. Of course,
The whole system is in ruins, and nobody doubts that you had something to do with this too. No, of course not. We've barely arrived, and suddenly a powerful, faceless enemy declares war on us. I guess the fact that the attack began just as we were trying to arrest you is pure coincidence. Wasn't it you who just happened to discover those alien drones in the Nimbus? The media are wondering whether the Jad Baron made some kind of unholy alliance with a warlike alien race in their efforts to reach their goals. The people believe them. Some of them even think you're an alien in human form sent to create chaos here. You want to peel off your skin and see what crawls out. Really, the evidence Stellarvox put together and presented to the TIE and the Genides is pretty overwhelming. You were involved in every single violent incident since the Dione arrived in the system. Which sapiens work so systematically against their own species, and also against the Genides, the TIE, and the media, apart from the Jad Baron? You obviously don't understand what I'm getting at. Nobody really cares who or what you are. They've already made up their minds about you. All they need to do is try you publicly to keep the people quiet. If you go back to neutral territory, both factions will put you on trial. Nobody in the Spire will admit to knowing you. Both factions will swear they never had anything to do with you. That's the way it is. You're their scapegoat. After you've been found guilty, either the Genides will send you off to one of their blood moons, or the TIE will stick you in their ore mines. My orders are to take you to Admiral Gira, but I'm not going to do it. Because it would go against my common sense and my instincts, which tell me you're just a naive patsy in all this. Why do you think the Genides and the TIE chose you for their intrigues? Because they're trying to win you over. There are only two alternatives for the likes of us. Either they win us over to serve their purposes, or they drop us and crush us. 0. Statistically speaking. Because it looks like a new war just started here today. The Genides are offering you a position as a fighter pilot. Statistically, your chances of survival are about 1 week. You're a pretty good flyer, so maybe 2. Oh yeah, before I forget, the TIE are offering the same. You're obviously in both factions' good books. You'll be transformed biogenetically or cybernetically, and will disappear into the anonymous ranks of the Genide or TIE military. Your life as you know it ends today. With your talent, you'll soon be able to fly their best craft, and you'll learn to lead instead of just follow. On the other hand, you'll cease to exist, officially at least, and you'll disappear from all databases as if you had never been born. That's basically exactly what both factions want, for you to disappear completely. After your transformation, you'll be nothing but a number, swallowed up in a mass of millions of other numbers, out of sight, out of mind. Your trial will still take place, as will your media-friendly sentencing, just to keep the people happy. Nobody will ever find out that it's all just a virtual sham. I can only open the doors for you. You have to decide which one to walk through on your own. Both the TIE and the Genides know what you are. Never forget that. Your new body won't fool them. Both sides will try to control and manipulate you, but this is your only chance. When the time is right, you might even attempt the impossible and dare to fight for your lost reputation. And maybe restore the Sapiens' right to exist in this universe, if you still care about your origins by then. But you'll have to survive a bit longer than 2 weeks as a pilot to achieve that. So choose now. Live as a TIE or a Genide, or die slowly on a blood moon or in a mining colony.